This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout, freebets.com. Delighted to be joined in Orlando, the Caribbean Royale, with the Mr. Main Event, Pody McCrory. We're here now, it's fight week. Edgar Berlanga is the task at hand on Saturday night. How buzzing and how excited are you to be in here in America, in Orlando? I suppose it's the American dream in a sense.
Yeah, of course. It's first off, it's good to see you here. Coming from the UK, obviously, but for me to be here in such a big stage, it's a special feeling for me. I look around me and I see my friends, my team, and they're here with me. Edgar Berlanga is the task at hand, and we're more than ready for that.
I was going to say that, like, last time we spoke was at Falls Park, so going from Falls Park to Florida, sort of a bit of a surreal moment for you, would you say?
Yeah, of course, and even before the Falls Park, there was much smaller shows where I was getting next to nothing. So it's been a great journey. It's gone much further than I ever expected it to go, but I've always took one fight at a time, and this is the fight now, and it's one that I firmly believe that I can win.
Whilst you said that the journey has been incredible, and it's important to appreciate that, is there also times for yourself where we've got a job to do on Saturday night, and 100% you're not here to just appreciate the moment, you're here to get a job done as well? That's the most important thing for you.
Yeah, I'm not here on holiday, and I wouldn't let my friends and family spend their hard-earned money to come watch me if I didn't believe or didn't think that I was here to do a job. There's people coming over, and it's not cheap, so I wouldn't have them do that if I didn't firmly believe that I'm here to win this fight.
I was going to say that a lot of people coming over from Ireland, we're speaking at almost over 100 supporters that you're going to have. What's that like, having that support and that core base for you, that people will travel over and want to watch you fight?
Yeah, from my debut I've always had massive support, and it's probably what's led to me to get good opportunities, which has now led to this. So I owe it all to them. And for them, as I said, the travel here to Florida, Orlando, it's very humbling, very humbling.
Well, we'll speak about Saturday night, taking on Edgar Berlanga. His knockout streak, his wins are definitely credible. How much do you feel like you take into the factor now of who he's fought and how he's looked recently into Saturday night?
Yeah, I think people are thinking that he's looked worse than what he's been because he's not knocking people out. I think he's been a victim of his own success with his first 16 fights. I think his win against Jason Quigley is a good solid win. Jason Quigley fought for a world title, obviously at middleweight, but I think he's looked good, and I know the task at hand. I know that I'm up against it, and I know people don't expect much, but I also know what I'm capable of.
I was going to say that, do you take confidence potentially from the Quigley fight? Because he's obviously on the knockout streak, and then after the scene step up in competition, they did end up drying out. And for yourself, you're live, you're hungry, so you do take a lot of confidence, would you say, from that?
Yeah, of course. Watching the Quigley fight, he showed that there's still flaws in his game, and he showed that he can be hit clean, and I think if I catch him clean, the outcome's going to be slightly different. I believe I have the power to hurt him. And watching them fights back, it gives me more confidence that I can do that.
I was going to say, out of everyone he's faced so far, you firmly believe that this is the hardest fight that he's had of his career?
Yeah, listen, if you're not going to back yourself, like, no one's going to back you. I gotta fully believe that I can do that. As I say, I'm not here on holiday. I'm not letting people spend their money to come watch me fight if I don't back myself, and I firmly do that.
I was going to say, how important is it, that self-belief? Because whatever, however many knockouts he's got, however many fights he's won, whoever he's beaten, whoever, you believe in yourself, and you believe the power that I've got and the abilities that I've got is more. That self-belief must be very important for yourself. Yeah,
I think looking back, especially at his first 16 fights, maybe, and as his hype built, a lot of people probably didn't believe that they had a chance. But when fighters once you step up in class, there's more belief in fighters. They believe in themselves more, and that's probably where he's struggling. But I'm here under the illusion, under the the full belief in myself that I can do this, and it's very important that I have that, or I'm in for a very long night. And because if you let him impose himself, if you let him be the bully that he wants to be, that's when you come unstuck.
And obviously, with this fight, it being the hardest fight of your career so far, how important is it that you recognise that there will be some adversity on Saturday night? And is there, and it's a question that I'd always like to ask, do you feel like how much can you prepare for the adversity when you're in the ring, would you say?
Listen, it's in a fight like of this magnitude, you have to expect that, and that's why you do the hard rounds, like in the gym as well. But Berlanga's going to come, and he's not going to want to lose his own. He's not going to want to lose to me, because he knows what's after that. And I'm of the same feeling that I don't want to lose. I want to get the names that he's looking at. I want to better myself. I want to better my life for the people around me.
So just a final one from me. How does it end on Saturday night against Edgar Berlanga?
Yeah, I don't think it matters on Hart, but apart from a win. I visualise a lot of stuff. I put myself in the scenarios where I've seen videos of him getting dropped, and I put myself there, and I believe that can happen. But most important to me is to come out with my hands raised.
Absolutely, Pody, all the best for Saturday night. It is good to be in Orlando, and it's good to be joining you, kicking off a massive week, mate. And yeah, all the best on Saturday night, mate. Really appreciate your time, mate. Top man, thank you.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.